Hi everyone, welcome to babylady.co.uk. So we are very, very excited today. I was just going to give it a couple of minutes in case more people are joining us, because I know quite a few people said they were going to try and join us live today. What would be really, really helpful, if you are watching on any of the different platforms, if you could just give us a wave and tell us you're watching, just to make sure that we can see that all the platforms are working. So we should be live on Instagram. So if I've got anyone on Instagram, if you can just give us a wave or let us know you're watching. We should be live on Facebook. Again, if you are watching on Facebook, it would be really nice if you could just let us know. We are using StreamYard today for the first time as well. Lots of first times today. So we should be able to see your comments if you are logged into StreamYard. That would be awesome. And if you're watching on YouTube, so this is the first time we've done a really big presentation on YouTube, particularly live streaming. So if you are watching on our YouTube channel, and I know that that's getting a lot of followers now, it would be really, really helpful if you could just let us know that you're watching, just so that we know it's all working. So we are very, very lucky and very excited even, to be previewing today the brand new Egg 2. Oh my goodness, do we not all need some exciting news, something to look forward to, something to get excited about? So we have the brand new Egg 2 here. In fact, not only did our lovely friends at Egg send us one, they've lent us two Egg 2s. Two Egg 2s. So we've got two Egg 2s to show you today. I'm going to go through them in some detail so that you can see the beautiful, beautiful changes and the additions. Those of you who've seen any of my other videos know that I'm a big fan. We are all actually really big fans here of Egg. We think it's a brilliant product. It was really hard when we knew that they were going to bring out an Egg 2. We were like, oh my goodness, are they going to spoil it? Is it not going to be as good? But once again, they've come up with another winner. So let's have a closer look. This is the quartz. This is actually Zoe's favorite color. This is the quartz, and I'm going to pull it out and show you in more detail, because there are lots and lots of changes that they've made to this product to make it even more beautiful. It's hard to know, you know, it was already lovely, but now it's even more beautiful. Anyway, so I'm going to take the bag off, and I'll come back to the bag a little bit later. Do remind me if I forget, because there's so much to go through. The bags will only come this season as backpacks, so you won't be able to get a bag, you will get a backpack. And the standard models will come with a backpack that looks like this. The specials will come with a top loader bag. Unfortunately, I don't have a top loader bag here, but we will try and put some pictures up later if we can. And I know that we're going to do a series of other videos this week. So again, if you are watching out, do look out for some of the other videos that we're going to do on other pieces. Right, okay, let's get down to it. So this is the quartz. It's beautiful. It comes on this absolutely gorgeous gunmetal chassis. Really lovely color chassis. You will see also that this has now been added to the this beautiful leather handle with the perforated edge that was only on the specials before, will now come on the standard models. It does make it look very premium, I think, very, very premium. So the quartz fabric, let's talk a little bit about this. These fabrics in the standard ranges, they are soft touch, like marl fabrics. They've got an almost texture in them. It's probably going to be quite hard to see in this because you can't really zoom in, but we are going to do some more videos which we will zoom in and get closer details. We've already done one this morning, so do look out for those. But the fabrics are beautiful. It's a shame when you're doing a video you can't actually touch them. I know you can't touch them, obviously I can, but they are really gorgeous soft touch fabrics. One of the big changes here has been the hood. So what we've done, they've actually extended this hood slightly further forward, which gives you more coverage. And one of the things that some people did comment is that maybe we could have a little bit more coverage at the front, particularly for the summer. I think it makes it look even prettier than it did before. And then if we turn it round to the back, what they have done is they've added this really clever window, but also a ventilation panel. It's not... There you go, look, can you see that? Obviously, a lot of you who are looking for your prams now will be having spring summer babies. So if you are looking for them, it's going to be quite important that you have ventilation. We all know that it's quite good for your baby not to get overheated, and this is a good addition. We like this. And also I really love the way that when you fold this back, it very neatly just sits nicely. I haven't got that quite extended, but they're little magnets in it as well.
It looks very smart.
It does look really, really smart. So that, and it's got a little tag here with the word egg on it. You probably can't see that in the video. We'll do some close-ups later, but it is lovely. So we've got that extra ventilation. The carry cot weighs 4 kilograms, and it's now a little bit bigger than the original carry cot, but it's also higher. So one of the things that parents said before was maybe they would quite like to have their baby closer to them, and I know that there are some other things on the market that are closer. So the egg one had the addition of height elevators. On this one, you don't need the height elevators because this carry cot is actually 3.5 centimeters higher. So it does bring the baby up closer to you. And that's obviously really, really nice, particularly if you want to connect with your baby, if you want to have them closer to you. And also the carry cot is bigger. There's still the luxury padded liner, which is lovely and soft inside. It's quite hard to zoom in today because we're using a webcam. But look at the size of the mattress on there. It's a really big mattress. One of the things, if you've seen any of my earlier videos, we did a contrast and compare, and we were very surprised when we looked at the original egg how big the mattress really was. This one's even bigger, and we are going to record a video this week of comparing both the new and the existing eggs, so you can see the differences as well. But it is a super size mattress, and you would be able to get lots of good use out of that as well. It will come with a rain cover. The nice thing with egg is they do provide you with separate rain covers, one for the carry cot and also a separate one for the seat unit, so they do fit really, really nicely. And then if you want to take your carry cot off, if I pop my hood back up, you'll see that there are 2 buttons on the side here. These buttons are how you actually adjust your hood. So you just press them in and you'll be able to recline your hood to get to your baby. And your handle up here also acts as your carry handle. So they've made it even easier to take off the carry cot when you're using it in carry cot mode. All you have to do, if I turn this round, hopefully you'll be able to see, there's a little handle just underneath your ventilation window. There's a little handle here, and all you do is you just press it and lift. Simple as that. And then you can just lift your carry cot off. And your carry cot is beautifully weighted. As I said, it's only 4 kilos, so it's not very heavy. And it has little feet on the bottom, if you can see those. These feet are ideal because this carry cot can be used for occasional overnight sleeping, not for permanently, but for occasional overnight sleeping. So if you are going to grandparents, if you're going away somewhere, then you would be able to use that for overnight sleeping. I believe we do have a question.
We do. We have Lauren from Instagram. She's asked,
hi Lauren,
how long will the carry cot last for her newborn baby?
So it is quite a big carry cot now. I would think, from my experience, that you would get 6 months, a good 6 months use out of it. Egg do say that it has a 9 kilo weight limit. So obviously it will depend on how big your baby grows. And as we know that not all babies are the same size, but it is a good size carry cot, Lauren. You should get, good use out of that. It's a lot bigger than some of the others we have here.
I also have another question from Instagram from Nicola Perry. Hi, I ordered the pram with you, but when it arrives, if I don't like the colour, how does it work with her sending it back and ordering a different colour? She's seen the swatch, but she's not sure if she likes it.
Okay, Nicola, I would suggest if you DM us or we'll message you later, obviously it will depend on what you've ordered, how that will work. So we will obviously talk to you after this privately about that. But yes, we know that some of you have ordered egg and other things as well. Because of the crazy situation we're in the world now, some of you have had to pre-order new products without seeing them, which is a really difficult situation. Even I haven't seen this new egg tube before it came here this week. Normally I would have gone to the European buying fairs. I would have had the chance to see them. So a lot of us are buying things blind. We don't want anyone to be having something they're not happy with. So we will always try and find a solution for you, Nicola. But we'll contact you and speak to you about that a little bit later. So let's have a little bit closer look at our chassis now. I've taken the carry cot off. There's lots of changes to the chassis. The handle is a lot higher. So it actually goes up to 111 centimeters. I haven't got my tape measure today, and normally I do have my tape measure, but we know that from our experience, Zoe and I have done lots and lots of videos, that this is a very high handle. From the ones that we measured before, I think 109 was pretty much the top limit that we'd had. So this handle has now 5 positions, and it does come up really high. So if you have a taller person in your family, it's going to be really useful for you. Also, if you aren't as tall, if you're only like me, I'm only 5'2.5", half is very important, you can still push it. You can still push it. It's got 5 different height positions, and it has beautiful True Ride technology. These are puncture-proof tyres, and it does have suspension all the way around. Now, I'm going to try and show you the suspension. Can you see that from here? It really does have, and the suspension is better than on the Egg 1. It is a lovely suspension.
I just have a question quickly, just it leads on nicely from that. So I've had a message privately on Instagram from Isabel. She says her boyfriend is 6'2". Will this be tall enough for him, like the handle height?
Yeah, I think this will. I think this will be tall enough. I mean, I'm only little, so it's hard to say. But that is a very high handle. When we've done some of our other videos, we've tested handle heights, and a lot of them aren't as high as this. I think you'd be fine with that. Also, the other thing as well is that there's quite a lot of room. One of the things that you need to check, and obviously why it's easier to come into store and have a demonstration. We will be, by the way, we are taking private appointments from the 2nd or 3rd of December, so you can come in and have a look at them. One of the things you need to look for, Isabel, with your boyfriend is the kicking issue of whether or not you're kicking a brake bar. And this is quite a long way away, so I think it should be fine. I think you'll be fine. But do book an appointment.
Got another question from Facebook. That's from Lolly Rhiannon Fox. She says, are you allowing people into store to have a look?
We're booking appointments as per government guidelines from the 2nd or 3rd of December. But if you message us privately, we can look at booking your appointment. We still feel, whilst shops may be able to open normally, we've been running private appointments all throughout, obviously not in the last few weeks, but we've been running private appointments. We think it's the safest and the best way to shop. It means you can have the private attention of one of our experts, and we clean everything in between appointments. Obviously, we know that there are still these things around, and we just want to keep everyone safe. So yes, you will be able to come in and look, is the answer to that question. Sort of long-winded. Okay, so back to my chassis then. So we're going to go to the wheels. Now, the wheels, I love these little detailing. I do love the detail. The way the Egg have gone to so much trouble to add the detailing. So I have to talk about the eggs. So we've got a little egg here. So cute. But the tyres have little tiny eggs on them. So if you go down to the look at them, and I don't know, in fact, actually, if I take a wheel off, I'm going to show you how to take the wheels off as well, because this is really, really clever. Very, very easy to take your wheel off. Just a button and pull. Super easy. All your wheels come off. Now, if I bring that a little bit closer, I don't know if you can see. Can you see the little eggs? It's got little eggs. So cute. And the front ones have got them as well. While we're on the wheels, you can also take your front wheels off. This chassis has been designed for all multi-terrain, they call it. So you should be able to take it pretty much most places, maybe not through fields, but most other places. You can take all your wheels off. There's the front wheel, just through that button here. So if you were walking and you get it really muddy, it's quite an important thing I do when people come to store. We often mention to them, if you have that type of lifestyle where you are likely to get it muddy or sand in it, things like that, it is very important that you can take your wheels off and clean them. So obviously you can do that with the new Egg 2. It literally turns on itself. So if we just turn it around, it is a little bit bigger than the Egg 1. So for some people, that may be an issue. If you have a very tiny car, we will add to our series of videos that we've done of trying these in the back of very small cars. We've got it for a couple of days, so we will add these videos this week. It's still very compact. So it now measures 59 centimeters across the back. I've got my tape measure very, very kindly will fetch that for me. Well, I make it 58.5, but they say 59. So it is still narrow enough to fit into compact cars. What they have done is they've increased the basket size. Now, one of the things, there was very little negative to say about the Egg. To be honest, it was amazing. But if there was one thing, people did tend to say, maybe the basket wasn't big enough, or maybe I needed a bigger basket. So what they've done is they've added space to the basket. It's now 21-litre size basket with a 3 kilo weight limit. So it's not a huge amount of weight limit in it, but it is a much bigger basket. But don't forget, you can still add your changing bag onto our special bag hangers that are attached here. So let's have a look at it folded and look at the folded size. There is also a change to the fold, is how you fold it. Just twist your handle down to the floor. The handle no longer touches the floor when you fold it. This is a really clever, if I turn it round, can you see that our handle is not touching the floor? Now, obviously at the moment, we are very concerned about germs. People don't really want handles touching the floor. This is, I think, is a very good plus. And then you just pull on your front handle and your chassis is freestanding. How clever is that? Super clever. On the Egg 1 chassis, when you unfold your chassis, there was a catch, and the catch was actually located underneath. It was perhaps a tiny bit fiddly to get to. What they've done here is they've moved the catch just to the front, which makes it even easier to unfold. And then you've got a handle at the back here that catches. I don't know if you can see these, and you just extend it. We've done a video this morning where we will show you these catches in closer detail because we can zoom in on those. So if you do want to see those in more detail, let me know. So this is, as I say, the gorgeous new Egg 2 chassis. What I'm going to do now is pop a car seat on it for you. So we use the same adapters. These are the same adapters that we used on the original Egg. And when you put these in, they point very slightly backwards. So
just got a quick question again from Lolly.
Yeah.
She asked if it's quite lightweight, so I think she means the chassis and the sort of pram.
Oh yes, sorry. So the chassis weighs 10.25 kilos with the wheels on. So actually it is quite lightweight. And the seat unit, I think off the top of my head, is 5 kilos. The carry cot is 4 kilos. So it's not heavy at all compared to its competitors.
And when you push it, it doesn't feel, it just feels like pushing a feather.
And you've got to remember as well, this is like a pre-production sample as well. So yes, it's beautiful. And not heavy, no, not heavy. So you can now get a matching car seat in all of the 8 colours. We're going to talk about the colours in a little bit more detail later. But this is the eggshell car seat. This is the gorgeous Jurassic Grey. Jurassic Grey is my personal favourite. I know Zoe likes the quartz, but I love the Jurassic Grey. So I'm going to show you how to put your car seat on. All you do is just line it up under your adapters like this. Now, with this car seat, when you fit it, you have to line up your eggs. You have to have your eggs in a row. So just pop your handle down like this.
Matching eggs.
Matching eggs. We're not really comedians, sorry. So your egg car seat is now on. So this is the eggshell car seat, which I said will come in all the matching colours. So for those of you who like everything matching, you will now be able to purchase this, and this is beautiful. We'll do some close-ups, but oh my goodness, I don't know if you can see it from here. I just love this colour. I always loved the original Jurassic Cream and Jurassic Black, so I knew I was going to love the Jurassic Grey, but it is more stunning, I think, in the flesh than I perhaps could have imagined. It really is beautiful. Anyway, so that is the eggshell car seat. While I've got this out, I'll give you a list of the other car seats that can be fitted. So you just need to put your handle back if you want to release it, just like that. Okay, let's pop that back there. So the other car seats that are compatible with this, according to Egg at the moment, hopefully I've got the complete list. So you can use Maxi Cozy car seats, pretty much most of the Maxi Cozy car seats, certainly the Cabrio, the Pebble Pro, Pebble Plus, the Tinker as well will fit onto here. It will also take the new Coral and the Marble. However, the Coral and the Marble will not fit in the tandem mode. There's not enough space for them to fit in the tandem mode, so just be aware of that. And this is Maxi Cozy, just to show you. This is the Pebble Pro. And you just pop it on again in the same way, and it just clicks in. You don't adjust the handle on this one. And then to release it, you've got 2 buttons here, and we do have bundles actually. Yes, just to mention as well, if you do love this as much as we do, you can pre-order them on our website at babylady.co.uk. They are all on now. Zoe has been working super hard to add them in all the various different configurations. But if you do want to pre-order them, and we placed massive orders for this new egg because we knew it was going to be amazing, if you don't want to pay in full, and we never want you necessarily to pay in full, websites don't really allow you not to do it in that way, you can just message us or get in touch privately, and you can put a deposit on them, reserve them, and pay the balance before you have them delivered. And we also do payment plans, so don't forget as well, our payment plans are still available on Egg, and do get in touch privately for that. This is the Cybex, which also fits, as does, this is a Cybex Cloud Z, which is one of our most popular car seats. This fits and also does the Atom Q and also the Be Safe Easy Go modular. I believe we have another question.
So I have 2 questions ready for you.
2 questions. Oh my goodness!
So Lolly
I'm loving the interaction today, people. Thank you so much, everyone.
I think everyone is so excited.
I know.
About this.
I have been so excited the whole weekend. Honestly, I'm like, oh dear.
So Lolly asks, sorry for all the questions, but
No,
does the Egg do ISOFIX as well for the Egg car seat?
Yes. Sorry. Yes. So there is an ISOFIX base for the eggshell car seat, and there are ISOFIX bases for both of the other car seats I've shown you here today as well. And in fact, all of the car seats do have their own ISOFIX base. Do get in touch with us privately if you want more details about that, because it is quite complicated. When you're fitting ISOFIX, you do have to have the compatible base with each car seat.
I also have another question about booking appointments. So are you booking appointments to see the prams in person currently?
No. So we're not booking appointments. We are booking appointments, but not until the beginning of December. The government guidelines at the moment do not classify baby shops as essential services. So consequently, we are not allowed to be open to the public. So we are being guided by, obviously, those guidelines. So yeah, yes, you can book an appointment going forward, but you can't come in this week if that's what you mean.
One more question, just while you got the Cloud Z there, which perfectly fits. So I have Ashley asking, me and my wife are expecting twins. Will 2 Cloud Zs fit onto the frame?
Yes, they will, according to the list, and I haven't tried it. The reason I haven't tried it is because we don't have the new tandem adapters yet. But according to the list that we have, the Cloud Z can be used. You can use 2 Cloud Zs. I think you can use 2 Cloud Zs. You can certainly.
Probably not in lay flat mode.
Not in the lay flat mode, because there wouldn't be enough room. It is a really good question, and if you, I don't know if your details will stay on here, but if not, if you PM us later, what we'll do is we'll try and find out for you, and we can message you back, because I don't actually know. But very good question. Very good question. Yeah, of course, with this you can lay it down, but I'm assuming I've got an Egg 1 set up in tandem mode here. There will be more space between the 2 seats of the carry cot, or if you have twins, obviously between 2 carry cots. But I don't think you'd be able to lay it down. I don't think there'd be enough room for that.
Another question from Alice. She asked, do the old Egg seats fit?
I wouldn't have thought so. You won't be able to buy. I'm not quite sure why you'd want an old Egg seat unit to fit, Alice, but obviously do message us privately if you've got a particular question. But I don't think so. Certainly, I don't think they will encourage you to use Egg 2 on. And these things are slightly different. So.
Thank you, Egg. You can use 2 Cloud Zs in tandem Egg 2, not in Egg 1. Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for updating us. I've done so much research, but I didn't have that bit. Yeah, so we've looked at car seats. What I'm going to do now is talk about the seat unit as well. So let's go back to that. Perhaps I will just have a quick look at this bag as well before we go there. So this, as I said, is the standard changing bag. All the changing bags now will come as rucksacks. They won't come as bags, which I think a lot of people like rucksacks. They find them quite handy. The front pocket, I don't know if I can show you this, but it is actually, can you see that? It is an insulated pocket. And then you've also got in here your different pockets inside. And I love this bit. Honestly, the detail that Egg have gone to in order to make this so like egg-like. Look at this. We even have an egg-shaped changing mat. How cool is that? Now this, you can use this on its own. So if you have a look here, there's a little pocket where you could put a nappy maybe some wipes, just some odd bits and pieces if you wanted to not take your whole bag with you. And as I said earlier, you can hang this on the handle of your pram.
I have a question from Olivia about the changing bags, actually.
Yeah.
Can she get the previous style changing bag, or is it only the backpack that she can have?
If you are ordering an egg 2, you will only be able to have a backpack, I'm afraid, because they will only come with backpacks. There isn't an option to have a bag. We do have some offers on egg 1. If you like egg 1, then we do have some, and I know that there will be some Black Friday offers as well. But that will be the only way you'll get a changing bag. All of the egg 2s now come with the rucksacks, and actually the egg special editions, which will come in the black, in the diamond, and also in the absolutely gorgeous Jurassic, which I'm coming to, they will have top loader bags. Sadly, I don't have a top loader bag here to show you. Sorry, another question.
Yeah, another question. It just leads on from Black Friday.
Okay.
Is there any Black Friday incentive to order the new egg? And that is Ali North. Right.
Great question. No. Well, yes and no. So obviously it's a brand new product. It's in huge demand. So it will go out at RRP. However, we at Baby Lady every year in store, we run what we call our gift of giving. We like to give something back at Christmas time. And what we do normally every year is customers who come into store and they order a pram that's over £500, we actually give them one of these. So we give them a £10 note. Now, obviously, you can put that in your pocket, but the idea behind this is that you do something nice with it for someone else. You pay it forward, you give it away. You not necessarily just give it away, but you use it to do something nice for someone else. Now, you could potentially, buy some ingredients and make some cakes for someone. You could buy a present for someone who maybe couldn't afford it. There's lots and lots of things you can do with it. But if you order an egg from us, we've got a special code, which I think we're going to put on our StreamYard. If you do order one from us even, I don't think we've set a date, have we? Using this code, when can we do this by? Well, it would only be from today, but up until perhaps the 20th of December, we'll say. If you order an egg, or pre-order an egg, or put a deposit on an egg, then we will also include you in our gift of giving, which means we will send you a £10 note somehow. I don't know how we're going to do this, but we'll think of a way. But we ask that you do something lovely with it and you tell us about it. We're going to do a video on its own about our gift of giving, because we don't want to spend too much time talking about it today. So that is an incentive in a way. Also, obviously, if you order it from us, you'll get one first, because we ordered massive quantities weeks and weeks and weeks, months ago. So we have lots and lots of new egg coming.
Ali North says the £10 return, perfect, straight to our IVF charity.
There we go. You see, perfect. And there are so many things that you could do with it. The idea is that we want to spread a little happiness. You know, the world's a bit of a crazy place at the moment. Let's try and do something nice for someone else. You know, you could put £10 coins in trolleys and just leave them randomly for people. You could buy a bunch of flowers and give them to someone who doesn't normally get flowers. There's so many things. And we would love you to share your stories with us, because we like to hear about these things as well. And we've been doing these things for some time here, because it's about giving back as well. Anyway, let's look at the gorgeous Jurassic Grey. I've saved the best till last. This is my favourite, as you know. I have said this. This is just stunning. As I said, I loved Jurassic Cream and I loved the Jurassic Black, so I knew I was going to love this, but it is even more stunning in person than it just is beautiful. On the gunmetal chassis, wow, just wow. Anyway, lots of changes to the seat unit, lots of big changes. So the seat unit is 9 centimeters bigger. It's huge now compared to a lot of other seats on the marketplace. It also has a 25 kilo weight limit. So if you do have a bigger child, if you are thinking you probably don't have your child yet, but maybe you think you're going to have a bigger child, or you want to be able to get really good use out of it, you know that you will be able to do that with this seat unit because of the massive weight limit. It has an easy ergonomically designed handle, just like the carry cot, which allows you to adjust your 3-position seat unit, and you can have it both parent facing and world facing. So if we have a look at the back of our hood, the hood here has the same type of ventilation that we saw on our pram. We know that it's really important that babies don't get overheated, and obviously they're going to spend a lot of time in the seat unit. Again, we have this same ventilation and viewing window, and the lovely tags and the magnets to hold it down. I mean, it's just beautifully executed. I mean, the way that they've done it, just beautiful. All of these fabrics are SPF 50 protected, so they will keep your baby safe. And there are parasols and sun canopies available as additional items to go with these if you want them to. So if we turn it, oh no, what should we look at next? The harnesses, right. So many features that are different on this. The harness thing is a big improvement, I think. So we have now this gorgeous head protection padded head hugger, head support. In the original egg, when you wanted to change your harness, you actually had to sort of ferret behind and fiddle and adjust your harnesses. Now there is a very easy flap at the back which allows you to access your harnesses and adjust them. So I'm going to try and turn this round. I'm just trying to think what the easiest way to show you. So inside this flap under here, you have got a sliding mechanism which allows you to adjust. All your harnesses are attached to this. It's really clever. So I just pop it in the lowest position. If you can see that. And now if I turn it round and adjust it, I can pop it into our highest position, and it's super easy to do, literally at the touch of a button. Isn't that clever? So clever.
Ali also asked, can you show the most upright position in front facing, please?
Yeah, I will do that. Let me just finish this way, and then I'm going to turn it around for you. So while we're looking at this, I'm going to take our matching apron. Lots of prams don't come with matching aprons, and I love the fact that this does. I just think it finishes it off for me. I love prams with an apron. So we have our adjustable bumper bar, and it has this gorgeous gate opening, which is really, really easy to do. And our footrest has 5 different positions. So you've got 5 different angles that you can have your footrest at, which is really, really clever. Your seat unit will come with its own individual rain cover. It also comes with a handy mosquito net. So this is actually located just underneath your footrest, like this. You see? And you can just pull it out. It's a bit twisted because we were playing with it earlier, sorry. And it will just cover up your pushchair if you want to cover it. It's got little elastic things to cover it. But you can just keep it in your handy pocket, which is just tucked underneath here. Also, they have kept the secret pocket. Love the secret pocket. Such a clever idea. If you don't want to take a bag out with you, if you don't want to take a lot of extra things, all you've got under here is a special pocket, and they've got this lovely little tag now to help you open it. In our secret pocket, we could put our phone, our house keys, something just to keep safe that you don't want to drop out. And it's such a clever idea. It's such a
chocolate bar.
Yeah, that's such a good idea. Oh, yeah, chocolate's definitely on the agenda today. So we're going to pop our hood back, and as you can see, our hood is now slightly longer and it's shaped beautifully. So let's turn the seat unit round so that we can answer your question. To take the seat unit off, I've got 2 buttons either side. You just press down on them, and that will allow you to take your seat unit off and turn it around into your forward-facing position. I'm going to turn it around, and that is the most upright position. I'm sorry, I can't remember who asked that question.
That was Ali
on
Instagram.
Can you see that clearly enough, the position, or do you want me to turn it around at this angle?
That's better. You can see them.
I mean, it's quite upright. I don't know what the angle is, but it is quite upright. But can you see how big that seat unit is now? Isn't it massive? It's really good size. And you can slide your hood up as well. So if you needed extra height.
It's great for parents who are a little bit taller and most likely have a taller child.
Yeah. And
on
also
a higher percentile.
Yeah, and also for people who want to get longevity out of it, people who, we have a lot of customers who come to store who say, you know, if I'm going to spend this sort of money, I really want to be able to get my use out of it. I want it to last. I want it to be something that I'm going to get my money's worth out of. And I think you would definitely do that with this. But I just love this fabric. So Gorgeous. Right, so we're talking about fabrics. Let's have a look at the fabric choices. So this new egg 2 will come in 8 fabric choices. Let's put this over here. Now, the fabric choices, you will have 3 special colours. Now, your 3 specials will be, as we said, there'll be the Just Black, which has been also available in the egg 1, and also the Diamond, which also was available in egg 1, but these will be upgraded to obviously all of the features of the egg 2. They will come, as I said, with top loader backpacks that comes included in the package, and also the Jurassic Grey, which I love so much. Sorry, love it. Also included, you will get a faux fur liner. We're a little bit short of these at the moment. This is what they look like. They do come in cream, in black, in pink, and in grey, so you can have the matching colour of your choice. They are also included. If you buy a bundle, it does include car seat adapters, also a foot muff, and your matching bag. So the other colours in the standard colours would be your quartz that we looked at here, that we absolutely loved. That's Zoe's favourite colour. Then we also have, this is Monument Grey. If I bring this, you see that from here?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Monument Grey. We will do some close-ups of these. Then this is the new olive.
So this is reminiscent of the country green, yes, in the previous colour.
Talking too much. And also, when I've shown you these colours, tell me what your favourite is. Then we have Paprika. If you like something that's very, very eye-catching, Paprika may be the one for you. There are lots of photographs of these on our Facebook. There's also, they're all available for pre-order on our website at babylady.co.uk. You can see all the pictures. Zoe's worked really, really hard on putting those on. That's the Paprika. This is the new feather.
So that comes on the champagne chassis that we saw previously on the Hollywood, and I think the Prosecco. Did Prosecco have that? I can't remember.
It came on the camo sand.
Oh yeah,
camo sand. Yeah. But this is going to look absolutely stunning with the matching car seat. I know that we have certain customers who like absolutely everything to match, and something that's a little bit different, a little bit more eye-catching. I think this is going to look absolutely stunning. As I said, there are pictures coming for that, and then these are obviously the specials we showed you already. We think they are a absolutely gorgeous group of colors. I think you've got to be able to find a color there you're going to love. Absolutely. So we were talking about pre-ordering. We have got loads and loads of stock coming, but please be aware, if you are expecting a baby, everything, whether it be egg or anything else, everything is taking longer at the moment, and it is always a good idea, if you can order ahead, once you know what you want, it's a way to make sure that you get exactly what you want in plenty of time. And our payment plans and our pre-orders allow you to do that without paying in full.
Chelsea Rose says, love the olive and paprika.
Do you know what? They are stunning colours. They're very modern colours. The paprika is very, very on trend at the moment. We're seeing that obviously in lots of colours. So he's got a paprika coloured dress on today. So we know that these colours are very, very on trend. There's something for everyone.
Molly says her favourite is the diamond.
The diamond is gorgeous. So with the diamond, of course, you will get the rose gold chassis with the sparkly fabric. It's very, very stunning and subtle as well. So if you want a little bit of pink, a little bit of colour without being all pink, just stunning.
Ali asks, do we have the all black here?
So we have the all black in the egg 1, but we don't have the egg 2. We were lucky enough to get 2 egg 2s. We couldn't be too greedy, because I know that some other stores are going to want to get their hands on them, particularly as we've done this today. But this is what it will look like. It is beautiful. Obviously, when you have the Just Black, it will come on the Just Black chassis, which is always a favourite. You know, all black always looks really, really stunning. And of course, you will have all of these new additional features that we talked about today. Hopefully, I haven't missed any, because I've tried to cover everything. There was an awful lot of changes, actually. When I went through this and planned, there was a lot of changes to cover. Ali
also asks, does the bundle include the car seat? And she also comments, it's so lovely. I can see why you're so enthusiastic about it.
Do you know what? It's not difficult to be enthusiastic about it, because it is gorgeous. And I was very, very excited to be able to given this opportunity to preview it. So yes, you asked, does it include a car seat in the bundle? Yes, we have bundles with car seats. You can have a bundle with the egg shell car seat. You can also have a bundle with any of the Maxi Cozy Pebble Pro, I think, is included in one of our bundles. Their bundles are on our website at babylady.co.uk, so you can view them there. But if you need individual help on any of them, then just message us and we'll try and help you.
Emily asks, if I pre-order today, when will it arrive?
Depending on what colour. So it's a bit difficult to tell you exactly because obviously different colours will come in different times. Emily, depends when your baby is due. What I will say is that there will be a little bit of stock before Christmas for our displays, but the bulk of the stock to all the shops will come in January. And then we've got orders stacked up for the next 3 months because it's sold out. So we already have ordered 3 months worth of stock.
Emily's due in February.
So yes, that will be fine. If you pre-order it, I know that we have a little bit of stock of pretty much all of the colours. I'll have to check the Jurassic Grey. Jurassic Grey has been the #1 best-selling pre-order colour. I don't know why. Maybe I'm slightly biased there. But that has been the #1 top seller, probably because I've sold lots of them. But I do love it. Yes, Emily, just message us. We'll be able to sort that out for you, I'm sure. We don't like to over-promise. So that's why we're being very clear about the deliveries that are coming in December. There is very, very limited stuff coming in December. That is primarily for our shop floor stock.
Alex Singleton says, love the Jurassic Grey.
Yes, it's gorgeous, isn't it, Alex? I'm so glad you agree with
like
me.
Quartz. Quartz is amazing.
To be fair, the Quartz is beautiful. The Quartz is beautiful. I just think the Jurassic Grey does edge it just a little bit.
Susan asks, she says, it's a really stylish product. Thank you for your great informative video.
Oh, thank you. That's really nice comments. Thank you for watching and thank you everyone for tuning in. I know that we've had a really big following today. We've had lots of great comments, great messages, and if you do want to message us privately, if you have any other questions we haven't covered, please do that. We are going to record a number of videos this week. Luckily, we've got it for a couple of days. We're going to do some contrast and compare because I know that some of you have messaged us and said, can we compare this to other products on the marketplace? We're going to do that too. If there's anything else you want us to do, obviously we've only got it for a very small window. Get in touch with us as soon as you can. So, any more questions?
I think that's it for the questions for now. I think we're just catching up with the questions. We've got another comment here. Alex says,
Tandem. I forgot to tell you about the Tandem adapters. Tandem adapters are coming. You will be able to use it in tandem, but the Tandem adapters are different for the Egg too.
Alex says, I'm usually a Silver Cross fan, but this has definitely changed my mind. Look forward to be able to come to store. Yeah,
do book your private appointments now because they are filling up fast, particularly for the early weeks of December.
And I think it'd be a good idea to just recap for the people who are watching on catch up about the gift of giving.
Right, okay, yes. So gift of giving. If you order an egg pram with us, we obviously it's brand new, it's not going to be discounted, it is the price, it is the price. But we are running our gift of giving, and this doesn't just apply to egg. If you order any pram, and please do try and support your local independent business, whether it be us, whatever you're doing this Christmas, try and buy locally. Try not, I mean, we all know that Amazon is there, but local businesses need your support. So if you buy from us the gift of giving, basically what this means is that any customer who purchases from us between now and the 20th of December, if you purchase a pram from us or pre-order a pram that's over £500, we will give you a £10 note. We're not quite sure how we're going to do it for people who are distant. We'll find a way. And the idea behind this is that you use this to do something nice for someone else. So basically you give it on to somebody else in some other way. What you do is you buy a bunch of flowers. Someone said they were going to give it to an IVF charity. You can just put it in the charity box at your local place of worship. There's all sorts of things that you can do with it. You can do amazing things with £10 and it will bring a smile, bring some happiness to someone else on behalf of Baby Lady. That's what we would like you to do. And if you feel up to sharing that with us, maybe we'll find a little prize for the best one. I don't know. We might find a goodie bag. I think that would be nice. We'll have a goodie bag for the best. But you don't have to share it. You can do it privately. It's not something you have to make a big thing of. You can just go away and do something nice for someone else and just bring a smile to someone else's day. That's really the idea of the gift of giving. This time of year, I think it's been a tough year for lots and lots of people. Let's make the end of the year much better than it's been. So I'd like to take this opportunity to thank everyone for watching today. And also, can I say a massive, massive thanks to our friends at Egg. Honestly, I'm so thrilled that they have allowed us this opportunity. And it just, yeah, it's exceeded my expectations. It's more beautiful than perhaps I would imagine. And I think it's going to be an absolute winner. So don't forget to check out the bundles on our website, which is babylady.co.uk. And don't forget, if you are watching on YouTube, please subscribe to our page by clicking the button. You'll be able to see more of our informative videos. And we are going to be also recording videos about how to fit this in your car. I know we've done lots of how-to videos, which are on our YouTube channel as well. Because we know that lots of people can't come to store, we're trying to make it as easy as possible to get that information across to you. So thanks so much to everyone for watching today. Thanks for all of your great comments, and have a brilliant afternoon. Thank you.